Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... So I had something special prepared for tonight. I say special, I mean different. You know, I was going to go Monty Python and provide you something, well, I say completely different. It's not actually completely different. It's sort of tangentially related. If all goes well in the next few days, I will be able to show you precisely what I mean by that. It just turns out that I have been put on a waiting list to receive the thing that I wanted to show you first before I actually show it, and I wasn't aware of that part of the process. So there we go. Also, I don't think it should have grown back that fast. I think it's, you know, the 5 o'clock shadow is casting a little shadow. So I don't know. Anyway, as for anything else, it's a you, a bonio. And also one of the VAs from today, from the video from today. So this is something that Josh sent me, to which I said to him, hey, I've got something else I'm doing today, but I'll put this on the list. And everyone's like, wait a minute, I don't anymore. So here we go. And so yeah, that's what we're tackling as of now. So I don't know anything about this really, but it seems to fit the theme of what we were doing recently, with all the things to do with like bands and talent shows and music related things. So I guess with that, you know, is the second round of the musical kick from a couple years ago. Not quite the same as, you know, as the classic, as a Music Freaks, FAFSA and My Passion full run, but full like trilogy there. But hey, it's something else. Where are my guests at? No guests today, it seems. If I'd done the thing that I wanted to do today, I would have definitely gone out my way to summon certain people. But for this one, I don't know. So yeah, I guess I'm going to try to extend the runtime of this one, as the video is only 4 minutes long. But hey, when has that stopped me before from making an hour-long recording? So let's go ahead and see what there's all about. Actually, I say when has it stopped me before. It stopped me when there's nothing to talk about. So let's. You want to join? Okay, perfect. Regardless, let's hope that there is a lot to talk about as a result of that. So let me just pull you in there. Okie dokie. All right. And I guess now with all that sent, everyone's ready. And also, what I say, Josh, you don't tend to join the VCs, but obviously you're here anyway for commentary purposes, so you can give us some behind the scenes info on what's going on here. As I know nothing. I don't even know what the main characters look like because they've been cropped out in the thumbnail. So it's all going to be discovered right now. So let's discover it. Without further ado, on with the review. Okay, so we panned down from the school into the school. Okay, and first major thing here is that the video render settings don't seem to be appropriately set here. So I don't know what was going on with that per se. There are some other videos on this channel, it's not like the person's first video, but it seems like that hasn't been corrected yet. Anyways, hi Bon. All you missed was just this as it fades down into itself.
So much. The video's basically
okay. Okay, another thing. Okay, before we talk about that, I want to say one more thing first before we go. Okay, so this frame here, I do like.
Hold on, we must examine the wall. Hold on, everyone, stop.
Hey, it's 4 minutes long. We gotta pad this out somehow.
We must break down the wall.
Yeah. There you go.
Go ahead,
yeah, but no, what we're saying is like I love the idea of like zooming into the building. I usually prefer to zoom into a window, implying that something takes place beyond that window, if possible, with some, you know, editing trickery to fade in through the window. Alfonso Cuarón style, more of like that's a me specific thing. But in general, I would advise windows rather than crashing the camera into a wall. because I guess the scientific, if you think about it, like you're more likely to have something take place behind a window than you are behind a solid wall. It can happen, but statistically, the brain is going to think otherwise. Anyway, here we go.
Oh.
Now we can analyze this. Wow, that guy's effing legs, Greco. Like the one on the far right. That is that is quite the disproportionate figure there.
Yeah, I was about to say it's these portions. Like these are like we talked about these sometimes where it's like the really really ridiculously lanky bodies, and then the teeny tiny shriveled heads, and then it's worse in the background because the silhouette characters are all in regular gacha proportions, but then these guys are all like been stretched by a black hole. It's like it doesn't work.
Yeah, were you there for the I forgot what the name of the video was.
I'm gonna say probably not. It's been a while since I've been to a stream.
Okay, so because a few days ago there's a video that we tackled that was called The Midnight Rockers. That was it.
No.
Which was a live 2D production, sort of. The main characters were live 2D. And actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to give you the same test I gave to everyone else. I took a screenshot of it. Guess the anime protagonists.
Let me guess here. This is I don't know, Jacob. This is really tricky. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the 3 on the left, but I'm probably wrong.
That is correct.
What? Who would have guessed? That's a crazy contrast. Holy cow.
Yeah, so those are the characters that were made in live 2D, and then everyone else was just regular gacha. I didn't know that screenshot, but apparently I'm not the only person who thought there was a strange design.
No, that's diabolical.
Yeah, no, that was well, apparently it wasn't just me, but apparently censored said the same thing.
Oh, of course it was censored. Why am I not surprised? It's censored.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Get this. The Ghost Kitty told me about this. There was a video that censored did roasting different, models, and then becoming like an actual tutorial on how to, rig them better and such. Probably not wishing to be too mean in the end. Similarly to to how Bayo will roast designs, but then actually
that's kind of ironic.
Yeah. But
because now we're roasting their design.
Well, I mean, this here isn't a censored design, but yes. But what happened was not even, but that the character just saw the main one from that image, the one in the front row was the thumbnail of that video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Although that's not even the strangest part. I was told about all that stuff before going into the video because we watched it as a bonus video after we finished the review. As it turns out, another person whose rig was in that video towards the beginning was Baxam LP.
What? They got a cameo?
Which is how Ghost Kitty found out, apparently. Not a cameo, the first subject material.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Which is, yeah, in fact, a lot of the roasting, actually, I'm just thinking to myself, a lot of things that Siege said about Baxam's model is yeah, well, when you see the series, that all tracks. Everything you said makes perfect sense.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then there's one in the middle where someone would say don't give your characters a traumatic backstory, said Siege, and I was thinking you made a memories recipe. What are you talking about? Anyway,
yeah.
back to this. So I just realized that character actually does have eyes that is closed because the eyelids.
Why do you have white eyes? Everyone else has black eyelashes. Everyone else is normal. You just have to be weird and different because your skin's the same color as your white eyes.
Yeah, surprisingly, I think this might be a mod actually because I don't recognize that there's that hairstyle as a possibility in regular Gacha Life too. The character at the left there with the dislocated leg at the knee.
Maybe those look to me like side hair pieces, but Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, maybe. Oh, that's quite clever in that case, actually, because you have the do-rag at the top, and then you cover up the fact that like the head is not wouldn't match otherwise. Yeah. Okay. What is going on with that couch in the background there? Is that how they run this in this universe? Is that like like in like early like 1920s animation where they were still like working on like legs and walk cycles, and the legs would just like extend with the torso being completely static? Oh no, it's just running. But
oh my god!
Geez,
Ah!
okay.
Wow! Holy keyframes!
She was running at the bottom and then teleport to the top because the walk. Okay, so the running cycle was already too short. But if you want to cut it short, just extend the keyframes a bit more so the character runs faster, is in position by the time you finish. Or just keeps going. What is that?
Her run is also so freaking goofy too. You probably wouldn't notice it if her keyframes were faster, but her run is so goofy. Just this one frame is so good.
I think we found a bunch of unstable gems again, if you've seen
Oh my
Scooby-Doo.
god! What the Scooby-Doo is this?
Mm-hmm. Even Scooby-Doo with the static running there, they had at least to take out the legs when they did the effect. No, wait for me. Oh, now it speeds up,
What
obviously.
Is this frame? Both her legs are like parallel with the ground. Help!
I do remember one of my classmates in secondary school where it actually did seem like he was flying when he ran because he was that fast. But yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was not expecting
when he was
to have like, this
fast.
knee
The
position.
difference here is that she's not that fast.
Yes, that is. Well, she's about to speed up right now, which implies that somebody made several different keyframes for this, and then there's to sort of like track the movement, and then just like extend it beyond. So they made too many keyframes. They had.
Interesting.
Actually, one of the first things that I learned. If it's like the first episode of Mutant Girl, what I did in that one was to test out the keyframes, like the run at the very beginning. I thought it would make more sense to like, yes, more keyframes equals, like the more refined movement, except for the fact that I scrolled through and then we were going at different speeds, and that was something I never did again, even in that very same episode.
Yeah, I had a similar
first
problem
lesson I
when
learned.
also first learned. Yep,
Yeah.
same. I had a similar problem where I'm like, all right, keyframe here at half the screen, keyframe there at another half of the screen, and then keyframes in between. I think I was confusing like keyframe animation with like stop motion animation, where like you do your individual like shots and then you do the in-betweens, which I think caused my animation in the beginning to look just as finicky. So yeah, it's just evidence of a brand new keyframe user. It's still goofy though.
Yeah. If it hadn't been paired up with the running cycles in the first place, it wouldn't have been as strange.
Agreed.
Has her leg bent like a rubber hose? Whatever. Moving on.
No, I don't know. Don't think about the implications.
Now let me tell you something, young lad. Back in my day, no one had eyes. Our love is forbidden. One day we'll be able to afford the surgery to fix your wrist. I'm guessing this is some attempts to either establish all the characters we're going to see later on, or it's just like montage of people in the school to show it's bustling with activity, and then we'll get the person, which is the same thing that happened in Influencer Island, actually, in the first episode. Another recent thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they to build like bigger roofs in this school. I mean,
is this how you feel?
Well, another one of my classmates, who was actually 6'7" at one point. Yeah, he did feel like that sometimes, but he was very much the odd one out in that sense.
What in the My Little Pony is this?
I don't know. This is normally the part where like they'll explain something in like a classroom setting or something. All the different.
Yeah, I don't get this intro.
Yeah.
What am I learning here?
that one of the magical powers in this universe is be able to grow and shrink on command. And glitch.
Stop!
Okay.
You have to stop! Please! It's too funny! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! I really want to take it seriously, but I can't take that run seriously.
No,
I'm
I
so
can.
sorry.
Now I can definitely say that I use the same walking and running cycles for every character. Give or take the arms in Gacha Life 2 because you can change the arms obviously, and then I'll pose them accordingly or something, maybe in the torso. So I'm assuming the same thing is true here. Every single running cycle is going to look like that. It is also worth pointing out that one character was running, 2 others were walking, and they got there at the exact same time. On the same position.
No, you split it
Wax floor.
No, you split it Oh, look who it is!
Hi!
Well, I mean, that's their fusion. That's her and Mer's fusion because the black hair. But
what is going on? What happened with that picture? There's one half a picture.
You know what? I'll say this. You know how like Yukiso, the people there complained at me that I didn't mention like too much in terms of the backgrounds because a lot of the stuff that was on not on there for long enough, or because I was like doing focused on other stuff. I didn't end up clocking it most of the time. In fact, actually, New was really helpful in terms of emphasizing the backgrounds for that reason. Well, imagine if they got this treatment. Look, all the album's gone. It's gone. Imagine if it was that. See, at least this didn't get that bad.
I'd be pretty bummed if I was that artist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a fine walk cycle. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not pre-rendered.
No.
What? No! What
There
is
was something.
happening?
What was
Why
the
are there
border?
black
What happened
lines?
to the border
What
there?
is this
Also,
frame?
did it
What is
just
this
show
frame?
up? Did
Help
it
me
just show
understand
up
this
and
frame.
hug another character and then proceed to leave? Who does that?
Look at this frame that you've paused on. I can't. It's just so goofy. And the black lines on either side, like what? Oh my god.
Yep. Oh, there they are again. Every time this character in the center moves, I guess, then they don't get cropped out.
Oh my god. I can't. Why'd you put your hands on her breast and then run away?
Oh, thank goodness, a normal person. Okay.
Understand.
Well, give or take the legs, obviously. Oh, never mind. Forget that I said anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, Fred is... That's accurate to Fred. He's got monk speed.
I'm back on the catnip again! It gives me such a rush! Literally, I'm rushing! Ah! Hi, I'm the cat fiend!
I think you're going to more like Toad there.
I'm doing my best. I can't get into that voice as well as you can.
That's fair. That's fair. I did invent the
You're
combination.
literally above your head when you are sitting up. When your legs are curled up, they are high, like almost as high as your head. Like no.
No, Bon. It's even worse. They're not just above her head. They're above the belt that constitutes her waist.
I've had that problem. You know what? I've actually had that problem in my tweening as well. Because when characters have belts and I want them to sit similar to how these guys are sitting, I actually have to remove the belt because it looks exactly like that. The overlapping just doesn't work.
Yeah, I've had that with characters like sitting down sometimes, or just having to remember to manually like move it around in studio mode. You just trampled all the food. Why is so much of this intro consist of just them moving? Also, hold on a second. I wrote, Josh's comment said, "Thanks for letting me voice in this series." We are a third of the way through this video right now, and no one has spoken yet. How many lines do you have, Josh? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Episode 1. Then start.
Did
Oh, that
you
was the thumbnail. That was the thumbnail there of like the two of them before they were revealed.
hear there's
Even though
a
we
new-
just saw everyone. Oh, and now
Oh,
we've
hey,
seen everyone and a
look,
bunch of
it's Mannequin.
extras and there's like other characters in the school setting. Now we get to see people with, you know, no faces, but actual hair designs. I mean, they have some form of customization, but not the whole way. I never understand this.
Who just transferred here?
Yeah, I hope they're into music.
Okay, wait, no. Hold on. I can't hear a word they're saying. We're going back. Right. I thought it was gonna be no. There's definitely another issue here. Volume settings for the voice actors, but also for the music as well. Okay, here we go.
Did
Try
you
again.
hear there's a new student who just transferred here?
Yeah, I hope they're into music. It's about time we found a drummer. Maybe
I'm sorry. Did these characters just wake up and get out of bed or something?
now we could finally beat McKinley High.
So, Bon, how do you feel about the performances so far in this video? Man, I don't know. Something about new students.
I guess we're just kind of chilling, honestly. I'm dead inside, you know. I'm just literally like eating this energy right now. I'm actually so into it because they're speaking like this, and I'm utterly just so hooked and engaged, and I want nothing more. Like 10 out of 10, absolute cinema. I'm bouncing off the walls right now, screaming, crying, throwing up.
Yeah. At the very least, I'll say the good implementation of sound effects and the volume control of the soundtrack in the background compared to this is much. The voice lines is better. You know, in contrast to the intro, it's just that stands out because, you know, I had to actually crank it up
The
significantly.
next competition.
Oh, and all right, sure. They get into position outside the school entrance. It lingers on for a literal frame, and now we're gone. Okay,
Hey, it's Bobby. Let's
and now we're back.
go see if he knows anything about the new kid. Hey, Bobby,
I think Bobby is kind of busy right now talking to 4 other people, but sure.
over
Hey,
here.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
Lex!
Bobby.
Oh, hey, someone who can project. Woo!
Yeah, and someone is appropriately doing so because they're calling over to somebody else.
This, McKinley!
Hey, Bobby, over here.
Oh, hi, Lexi.
Yeah,
Jeez, Bobby, you really should speak up. You know, I can barely hear you.
I think so. I heard she plays the drums. At least that's what someone told me.
Oh, isn't that convenient? You just said they needed a drummer. It's like, oh well, guess what? She
What
plays the
not your
drums.
average, or not your average girl
That
is
was-
this?
That was the first conflict of the story resolved, essentially.
Seriously? That's perfect. We've been needing a drummer for ages.
Yes, you get it.
Yeah, so we've heard.
Well, that's lunch.
I'm guessing those are the 4 other people.
Okay, honestly,
I got completely ignored. They just like all pieced out at the same time.
I
That was
like
the footsteps.
I liked the first part, but now like he's a little bit too much for me. He's like, "Well, that's lunch. See you around." Like, yes, I get it. Like initially, it's like, yeah, you're yelling out to them, but now you guys are like talking one on one. It's like, oh, that's the bell. Time to get to class. Ha ha! Camp Rock.
Catch you too
Speaking of
late.
Camp Rock, apparently a new Camp Rock just came out today on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Like they made Camp Rock 3 and just dropped it on Disney Plus, and I'm like, oh, this is a thing. Okay.
Shadow dropping is not a good sign.
I don't know if it was marketed. Remember, notorious trailer skipper, but I have no idea.
Bye, Bobby.
Oh, that was very K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, the rendering!
Okay, hold on. Yeah, yes, definitely K-pop Demon Hunters, but also, speaking of K-pop Demon Hunters, a demon. Where?
The rendering! I can't! They are literally facing through her! Where'd she go? Where'd she go? I didn't even notice that she disappeared! What the heck?
Yeah, that was why I rewound. Like, okay.
Where'd she go?
So to be told,
Help!
I do love this background. I
Gina.
think it might be custom. I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
As somebody who
She
just
really got
you
to
know,
you, huh?
it's been like, yeah. Hey, look, just been a couple of days in terms of just making making a rudimentary custom background. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, this gotta appreciate that. I still need to add chairs to it actually. But anyway.
Oh my god, why are the girls with the walking keyframes walking faster than the running keyframe girls? What? Help.
Ugh, where are the boys? They should be here by now. Goddamn stupid boys.
What?
Oh,
What?
okay. I guess.
No, that
Wait,
didn't
why
work.
did we
No.
do that? Why did we have to
No,
cut
that
to like
didn't
sort of
work. No.
Okay, okay. I do know like the you know it's a stylistic choice a lot of the time to like do like a
It's a
disembodied
stylistic
head for
choice.
character's reaction. That's fantastic. I mean, I've seen a lot. It's in the Guardian, so you know.
No,
Obviously,
I know what it is too,
Big-
but this is
big
the
fan.
worst place. Yes. But
However, the problem
it
is
doesn't work here
in
because
order
it's
to
off
make it
screen.
in order to make it work, they cut away from the person whose face it applies to, centered them, and then had the reaction of the other person they don't want to cut away from,
Yeah.
but towards the left.
Yeah.
Why go through that effort at that point? It's like, yes, you can do the effect. Congratulations, you can physically do it. Should you have is another question.
Oh, there they are. Hey, guys.
Guys,
Is that
you
gonna be
have
every
to
single time this
record
guy
on
turns
the
their head? I
same
thought it was.
prop. They shouldn't be
I thought,
bouncing
like,
around like that.
But also that sound effect, I thought it was gonna be just like one time they turn their head, but not every single time. You know, to be like, hey, look over there. Chum, chum. Oh, was there something there? No. Chum, chum. So what were you saying yesterday? Chum, chum. Well, actually, I'll tell you this.
Hey girls, what took you so long?
We stopped by to talk to Molly about the new
Also, our neck swiveled off. That was we had to go to the ER.
student.
Oh, the drummer rumor? I heard she's like amazing. Bikini
Oh, there we
Good
go.
talk.
There's Josh.
is about
Yep.
to cry as he joins.
And once again, someone I can't hear. What did you say? The drummer girl something something. Whoever directed this didn't.
Student.
Oh, the drummer rumor? I heard she's like amazing. Bikini's about
I heard
she was
she's like
amazing.
a basic.
No, amazing, I
to
think.
cry
Oh, okay.
I
as
heard
he
she's like
joins.
amazing.
We could actually use someone steady on rhythm. I've been playing.
I can see why you would need someone steady on rhythm if this is the speed at which you talk normally.
I'm dead.
That to me is giving. I'm reading the script for the first time, sending in that take. It's like,
Done.
okay, let me just familiarize myself with these lines for a second there.
Hold on.
Is your vocab out of vogue? Then you need this smart and sexy guide to today's most fabulous made-up phrases. Okay, right, let me do that again. Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean that's the take? What do you mean that's a rap?
What do you mean do it again?
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
All right, moving
Too
on.
many slow songs lately.
Dude, you're playing a sort of heartbreak song.
Sorry, you? I could play about too many slow songs? I wonder why that might be.
Not my fault they sound better than pop noise.
Alright, you two, we get it.
All right, calm
don't get
down.
it.
Calm
That makes
down.
two of
That
us.
was
I don't
a
get
heated
it.
argument there. Please, gentlemen, simmer down. Things are getting tense over here.
What was that?
You're just like all those other dorks, believing you can be anything greater than what you are now.
Oh my god!
Just
Are the lockers
unlike
okay?
me, who is able to figure skate on solid ground.
Come on,
Dorks.
Jacob. You know a thing or two about playing a bully character.
I certainly do. I've never played a figure skating bully character. That's a new one.
you really make me laugh. Now let me show you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I guess.
Oh, how is he doing
I
that?
guess
How
that's
is
how
he
that
laying on the ground like
crouches
that?
down.
Whoa! You just grabbed her entire head of hair and lifted her off the ground. That's
Yeah, with his
impressive.
arm bending backwards like this. Imagine, like, I can do that, but I don't want to lift something while doing so.
You how I first treated those music dorks. What the?
Back off, Derek.
Well, if it isn't Lexi.
What? Hold on. Was his name David or Davik?
I like the way he did his Foley there.
Yeah.
The foolish little girl.
Oh, I'll show you
Okay, we've got some fight sounds, which are probably stock, but sure.
who's little.
What? Can you go back? I have to
I'll
see
show
that.
you who's little. Nobody who's in frame right now. Anyway, but also, have you got the slide whistle still?
Oh God. Oh, okay. Hold on. Give me like 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds.
All right.
Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll show
5.
you who is little.
7, 8,
And
9.
I'll
Okay, got
it.
it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I'll show you who's little.
There we go. Here I thought I was going to run out of things to say
Can you
about this
go back?
video.
I'm sorry. Can you go back one more time? I did want to point out that the silhouettes are very clearly flipped across the center. No. Let her slide. Look. That
Oh,
is
yeah, 'cause
very
I know.
clearly a flipped image. It looks like there's 2 shark fins sticking out of the top. No
in this
way.
world, there could be.
Sometimes we feel like we can get away with it, and then there are times. Look at it. Look at on the right. What is happening on the left and right side? And there are times where it just does not work.
You know, they could have very easily just like taken the 2 different groups that they had, put them on opposite sides, and that would have probably filled the screen up just enough.
Backwards hand.
It's all my fault. That girl got in trouble because of me.
You mean Lexi? Oh, please. She could handle herself any day. Or
What? Oh God, you guys! Like, it's so off. Like, it's disappointing because it just shows like not a lot of effort went into the editing of this. Like, there's no way you went through this and saw that and didn't see that. Like, come on, guys. Lock in.
I want to be charitable and say that was an attempt at a J cut.
No.
Although I'm not sure if this creator knows what a J cut is to attempt it.
No.
I don't know if I'm getting that impression or not.
Not even cropped properly onto the bed. Like you could.
Oh yeah, no. That's right. Yeah, that pole is going up somewhere that it should not be.
Going up where the sun don't shine.
You're new around here.
Sorry, all I heard was
You're new around here.
Okay. I'm putting the volume up to max now. I'm not messing around anymore. Hi, Aiden.
Day. Are you okay though? You're new around here. You look pretty roughened up.
So that was the drummer, I suppose. Okay.
I also am not a huge
your
fan of
first
the
day.
massive watermark in the bottom left corner. I'm gonna be honest.
That is true. It's not even an editor watermark, which also that might also be partly the wait. Hold on. It's in the corner more so than the actual rendered frame is.
Yeah.
I mean that was the issue. You put the layer on, and then you got like all these bars instead.
Also,
Whoa,
what is
I
this
think
art
I'm
style? Why is their hands freakishly large?
Oh,
Their
the
hands,
are the least of the
try their
concerns.
legs.
Their arms, their legs, their
I can
skirts
very
also
clearly
look
see
freakishly
chroma key.
large.
Look, you
What
can
is
see
these
the hair around
proportions?
the girl.
These proportions are very messed up.
No kidding. What is going on with the chroma key? You can literally see the entire chroma key box around the new girl.
Dang.
Yeah, the one who is just new around here, who looks fairly roughened up. Are you the Avatar wrong?
Yeah. I'm okay. But
Oh god,
Oh,
she
you're okay,
disappeared.
are you?
She
'Cause I don't think you're
disappeared.
physically there anymore. I don't
She
think
you're
you're
dead.
She
She's
demanifested.
already done this.
No.
She's already faded away into nothing last time. And also with the chroma key box just like in the background, that's like so weird. What is that box? What
Me.
is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, which if that is the chroma key box, that implies
Oh,
that there was a
God.
conscious effort to take her out of the scene instead of just keeping her in when the characters are talking. Instead of like, because we know this creator can pick and choose and zoom into different parts of the shot, as was evidenced by the disembodied head scene from earlier. So why was there a need to cut out the other character like this? I think, like, again, maybe it's all about like attempt to like do like the left to right justified shots and have it like so that your characters like one person's talking, cut to the other.
Well, it's not working.
Like that, like classic setup.
You need a
But the
different
thing
background
is-
for the camera angle then.
Exactly. The thing is that in Gacha, the way to replicate that effect, which is really designed for live action more so than anything else, but the way to replicate that is instead of like going like back and forth, like a so if you turn the camera, it would be because you're filming it from head on, it'd be like a back and forth almost with the two different characters, like facing
Called a
each other.
truck.
That's the only way to, that's the only way to do it that way, unless you have corresponding cuts and backgrounds with different angles, which is exactly what I'm attempting to do nowadays. Which is it, that's why I haven't still. I was just saying to Bon before, I need to put the chairs on like the main background, but also send all the different angles too.
Yeah.
Which means
Well, wait,
once I find a guess that I can easily like rotate, then that'll be what I use.
Don't you mean you gotta find the different angles? We referenced earlier. So
what?
Oh, right, okay.
Making a
Just
joke.
kept yelling.
In tough grass.
All right.
You're just like those music dorks.
Oh, he's in the scene as well. I guess he did get beaten up, so I suppose he would be in the
so.
hospital somewhere.
No,
What
that was
do you
meant to be an imitation.
Oh god, she disappeared for half a frame.
Oh.
When changing expressions. Why does this look so
The
bad?
music dorks.
This-
He basically means the music club. Speaking of,
Is this just a Music Freaks ripoff?
Oh, does he? I mean, given what we just heard about the music corpse versus the music club,
diabolical.
it does
Hey, guys.
seem like that.
Welcome
Except
to
for it-
McDonald's.
Except for instead of a singer, they're looking for a drummer instead, which honestly is more realistic for a music club to not have a drummer versus not having a singer. Anyway,
the music club.
Very true, guys.
I'm a kid.
yeah, that's like the one praise I can give this in contrast to
Oh
Music
my
Freaks.
god,
It makes
guys!
way
I
more
can't wait.
sense.
I can't wait for the next series. A memories ingredient list.
A recollections ingredient list.
President.
Untethered.
Oh no! But even better, Noble Fey Institution. Some of the places isn't that good. I thought about doing my friends like Christian Ninja and Snoopy, and for me as well. I had to get retakes from you in order to make sure you were emphasizing for an upcoming role of yours actually.
Yeah.
So that is definitely something to work on. But by all means, you are not the exception in that regard. There is one actor so far in this whole video that's been able to project properly.
And even then, a little bit too much.
Yeah. So new person. Maybe from the cast.
Hi, Pyro, Night Fury. What's cooking?
Of the club. What's your
Pyro cooking.
Also, they're so quiet.
Yes,
Oh God,
that's what I
she
was saying.
teleported back
Josh
to
is by
existence.
no
She
means
disappeared
the
and teleported
exception.
back in.
Why is she
to
sitting
that
on the
rule.
table?
I mean,
No
she was
clue.
she was
Where is she gonna be
more.
pissed?
Yeah, there's a perfectly usable hospital bed that was presented for her, but decided yes, no, I prefer a hard surface for no reason after being beaten.
I'm not your average girl. I don't sit on hospital beds like normal girlies. No. I like to plant my fine butt on the table.
Now that I think about it, wasn't Millie the drummer in Music Freaks, and she was also the pink-haired demon? They're not they're not like other girls. I mean, I guess she'd have. I was gonna say the one that gets into fights, but this time, she was. This character here was the victim of the fight. She didn't start it.
Riley.
Oh,
Nice to
just
meet
like
you.
always, the unusual girlies are always the victims.
Picking on the new
Oh.
kid, I guess. But
Yeah.
look,
Oh
everyone's
god,
gone.
them legs! What's wrong with them legs? Why are them so long and thick?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna rewind to the start of the video. I'm gonna bring back to the intro just so you can see what we were dealing with before.
You have to see the running. I can't wait for him to see the running.
Yeah, let me just find a good part. Not this part. This is the art part. Okay, behold.
What's wrong with their bodies? can't! Why are they
lot
so
is wrong with them.
tall? Why are
Also, now
they?
we come back to this frame. This guy's heads but both facing that way. How do you stroke someone's face like this?
What is happening?
What's
like,
up,
oh,
girlfriend?
there, aren't you adorable?
No, it's not. Jacob, it is lower down. We are right in the breast
Aren't you
region.
adorable?
Right in the breast region, Jacob. What's cooking good
Oh.
looking?
Oh,
No
right.
way.
Honestly, I thought it was like the shoulders. The shoulders, honestly. They're
no,
just so skewed. It's like
No,
everything at once.
That is
Okay.
absolutely the
Okay,
breast
fine.
region. You're telling me that's not how you greet your girlfriend? What are you talking about?
Oh, hello. What,
Copperfield.
okay.
Run away. We have to watch her run away.
You know, they're all. Yeah, they're most like that. Also,
I've
I
been
think.
crying about this every single time I've seen it. I can't take it seriously.
Yeah. Also, now I've seen some of these other characters. Yeah, this is the one that I think there's this voiced by Josh, whereas it was the normal person before. So there you go, at least. But anyway, back to the scene.
Oh, when he means the music dorks, he basically means the music club. Speaking of
Yeah,
the music
before I see
club,
this.
I'm 𝔐𝔬𝔠𝔥𝔦, the president of the club. What's
And I just stabbed myself in
I'm
the throat with
Monica,
my own
the president
fingers.
of the literature club. We need a new member. This
Hi,
is
my
my
name's
friend.
Kate.
Yeah, this is my friend Sayori. I hate her. I just don't like her hanging around you.
Mhm. I don't like the childhood friend
your
trope.
name, newbie?
Riley. Nice to meet you.
Of course, you're called Riley. I hate you.
Oh god.
Hey,
Lexi
Lexi.
is
Oh,
so scary.
What's the matter with the name Riley? Oh, like
I'm tired of Rileys. I'm tired of main character Rileys.
Girl Meets World Trauma.
No.
Oh god, I
What
still
the
have
fuck's the
flashbacks
say
of their autism episode.
I think I
God.
did see that one once. Yeah.
I hate it. I'm so offended by the episode.
The Girl Meets World as a whole, including that episode, is the embodiment of an attempt was made.
Oh god, I also remember like the religious episode, or well, more like Christian episode. It was
Oh, that one I haven't seen.
that was a whole thing. It was like a whole thing. Like, hello, child. As your teacher, I'm just gonna say it's unreasonable to not believe in a religion, so believe in my specific religion. This is totally appropriate as your teacher and mentor person to say this to you, a child in like middle school.
We tried.
That sounds like the kind of line I would give to an antagonist.
Well, he's one of the protagonists. Yay.
Oh, was that Corey that said that?
Yeah, it was Corey.
Oh, jeez.
I love that you knew.
Well, I mean, as far as teacher characters go, he's like one of the only figures that's around. But yeah.
Fair enough.
your little drama that happens in the hallway.
What?
Can you call my parents?
Yeah.
No!
Something about drama
You're
happening in the hallway.
students. Call the nurse. That's literally their job.
Yeah. Also, why are you asking a different student to call your parents? Or maybe she's not allowed a phone. Or something.
Tension with Dick again.
What?
The music's louder than her dialogue. The music's louder than her dialogue. No.
Yeah. Hold on. Can you? Yeah. Wait a second.
Again.
What?
Yeah. What exactly?
Yeah, what?
The end.
The end. That's the closing line. I will never know what it was. What did Bill Murray whisper to Scarlett Johansson? No. Forget that question. What did this character say at the end of this episode for the cliffhanger? Why were her parents? Why did their parents need to be called? Why was she so calm about it? Like even expression, not even like in performance, because everyone's calm in their performance. But like, okay, if her reaction does not imply that it's a huge deal or something, but I don't know. Maybe our parents are the sponsors of the club and they need to approve any new memberships or something.
Oh god.
Well, this was great.
Yeah. Hey, you want to be? Hey, do you want to be our drummer? Well, I am concussed, so yeah, sounds a good decision.
Yeah, the best thing to do for our concussion is to bang sticks on loud instruments. That'll do my head real good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Okay. So short as well.
What to say about this? Oh, I know.
I thought it was really spectacular. I mean, the voice acting was just amazing. So much projection and so much energy, and it was just so loud and exciting and so animated. 10 out of 10, honestly.
Not to mention the visuals. Well, yes, there was definitely some stuff to do with the sound effects and the actual volume control of the music versus the projection. It was only to be that quiet because of the lack of projection in the first place. So that problem would have solved itself if you had just redirected your voice actors a bit more and not had them read the script once and then just send it in and not check.
Yeah, that was actually excellent. My favorite part, honestly, was the running. It was just so accurate and so realistic. The way they sprung their legs in the air like gazelles. It was honestly, like, I can't understand how they were able to replicate that. It must have been a rotoscope or something, because that was extremely accurate.
Can you imagine rotoscoping Gacha? That'd be horrifying.
No.
Anyway, what?
This is horrible.
Yeah. That yeah.
This episode's like only like what, 3 minutes?
4. Well, sorry. I say 4 actually. The intro was 1.5 minutes.
So.
Yeah. So about that, honestly. Yeah. Let's see. Where does the intro end? There was so much running. No, it was 1 minute and
40 seconds.
Yeah, a minute 45, call it. Yeah, call it 1 minute and 3/4 compared to the full episode, which is
2 minutes and 15.
4 yeah, just over 4 minutes and 3/4. So yeah. So yeah, about 3 minutes, yes.
Okay. Well, okay. I was saying this before, but I figured I was going to leave it for my final thoughts. I was talking about this in the editing. Like, it bums me out when I can very obviously see a lack of attention to very important fundamentals of animation and editing. Like, come on. You saw that your character was not rendered properly and you chose to leave it. Like, there are some times where it's like, yeah, just 1 frame, I missed it, whatever. But no, like, I just, like, it's a 3-minute animation. Like, I honestly saw a lack of passion here, unfortunately. I saw a lack of passion from the projection of the voice actors, slurring over their lines, speaking not clearly. The mixing wasn't great, especially since there was like no music at all. And when there was music, it was overpowering the voice actors who were already not giving much energy. Besides that one voice actor, that was pretty good. But again, he wasn't directed very well in terms of like shouting and then contrasting it with like talking one-on-one when you're close instead of just like delivering your lines like you're yelling in their face. Like, it just didn't seem very realistic. The animation was kind of clunky. The designs were very weirdly proportioned. But honestly, I don't want to tear that apart too much. Style is style, whatever. I did appreciate the designs, and I did appreciate the backgrounds. Like, not the proportions. I did like the school uniform designs, and I did like the art for that split second I saw it on screen. I did like the intro. The logo was really cool, as you can see it on screen right now. I feel like Ghosty would approve of it. I just think with this logo specifically, like, there's a weird gray line happening in between like splitting the letters in half, which doesn't seem like it's required. It just looks like it sticks out. I would prefer it to just be all clear white. But I'm not a graphic designer goblin like Ghosty, so I don't know if she'd agree with me.
I just realized something. Remember I said before that like the proportions, like the run cycle looked like, corrupted gems from Steven Universe.
Yeah.
I just realized, look at the O in that logo.
Oh my god, there's a star. No.
The more obvious was it like in the band, but like, yeah, that does remind me a lot of Steven Universe as well.
I mean, Steven was once in a band full of himself, literally.
Oh yeah, and you also do not need the shadow behind it. Like, you've put a lighter gray shadow behind the letters, and I'm like, okay, I really see it now on the left side. It's like, you don't need that. It just makes it look weird. But the logo itself is really cool, and the designs are really cool. And like, I guess
I find it funny though, the fact that they have like the logo in the corner as like a watermark.
Yeah, that was so
like, being like, guys, like, don't steal my stuff. Well. Like, don't steal my video.
It had a weird aspect ratio as well, because it cut into the black borders around it. So it's like, okay, so The aspect ratio is weird too. You also didn't do any pre-rendering of the sort. You also didn't do any sort of like cropping, fixing for all the in-between frames for characters, because like they just keep bouncing around, similar to what would happen in 𝔐𝔬𝔠𝔥, and sometimes different series is not coming to mind, but 𝔐𝔬𝔠𝔥 is the first one that came to mind for me. Yeah, unfortunately I'm just seeing a lack of passion here. Just like a lot of stuff needs to be cleaned up. It seems like you jumped the gun on a lot of stuff. My recommendation is just to slow down. If you want to tell your compelling story, which is kind of suspiciously like a Music Freaks ripoff, then pump the brakes and give more attention to all sides: the voice acting, the animation, the character movement, the character motivations. Like, story, of course, always comes first, but definitely if you want to pick anything to give a little bit more attention to, give them a little bit more attention to the story and what a general plot structure and things like that. That would be my suggestion. Other than that, it was okay, I guess. What do you guys have to add?
The animation, I don't know. I mean, I definitely feel like the animation being as bad as it is, despite being such a short video, is concerning. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like even like I scrolled through the intro, and the intro even has some animation errors. Like, you know, that one thing that's gonna be in every single episode, you have animation errors in your intro. That's a concern.
That's a very good point.
Because like it, and just the animation errors in this episode, despite it being so short, like maybe if you're editing like I don't know, a 15, 16-minute episode, I'm like, there's a lot of episodes there. Some animation errors I can understand, but when you're editing like a 3-minute episode, essentially, or like a 3.5-minute episode, the fact that there's so many animation errors is concerning. That is just concerning. And the fact you can't hear the voice actors, like, you could at least, as like, even if you're not redirecting people, you can at least aggressively turn them up. Even if it sounds bad, you could at least do that.
Maybe not even if it sounds bad, because I've had a similar situation where I actually made M go back because their lines were incredibly quiet because they were on the wrong mic setting. And when I tried turning them up, it just turned into loud enough, but peaking every time they raised their voice a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know.
The opposite issue of being too loud and peaking the microphone automatically, not being able to fix it in post, and having to redo as well.
Yeah,
but like
there's a happy medium.
Like the voice acting here, while I appreciate anyone attempting voice acting, voice acting here is just not good at all, really. Besides, I didn't really get to hear Josh's character, so I can't comment on that. But every other
I was correct, but I was right in my prediction before. He had like 2 lines or 1.
But every other character I heard was so quiet and so monotone. It's like, this is not good. Which really sucks, because I feel like, I don't know, and I'm kind of hesitant because this does feel like we're trotting similar grounds to the Music Freaks. Hopefully the show eventually, like, if it continues, it pivots away from this pivots away from it. But it is feeling very Music Freaks adjacent and needs to find its own unique footing.
Not as much as the Midnight Rockers, but still.
Yeah,
it's still concerning.
Really
there,
like you have. I don't know when this was released, but
it was a month ago.
A month ago. Yeah.
Okay, so are any more episodes out?
No.
I would include them otherwise because it's that short.
Fair enough. Yeah. You have the opportunity to, if you are going down this path and ripping off Music Freaks, you have the opportunity to switch it up, because if it continues down this path, like, maybe some fans will enjoy it because they like Music Freaks, but we would like to enjoy it because it's yours, not because it's similar to something we already like. We love stuff that's yours, so take the opportunity, make it yours. That's my suggestion.
This is also going to be something that I haven't talked about in the video, but there's one other thing I would also mention. That the formatting for this, you know, as you like title of the stream, it seems like, you know, it's fairly standard, right? You know, band together, band start being the name of the episode, you know, and that's it. You know, give a couple of symbols here and there. Well, I retyped that because the actual font is incredibly spaced out and customized. I'm always weary of that on YouTube because it kind of like, you know, it kind of messes up your promotion appearances, similar to like having the name like Mochi as a channel name, but it being like, you know, written in like, you know, like Gothic Sanskrit or something. I don't know. So because that does like mess up with searchability to a certain extent as well. So you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot there as well. But which actually, you know, considering that and you know, not the lack of marketing, the ambition of trying all these different things and stumbling into them and not knowing like, you know, why and how things went wrong, it definitely reminds me a lot, once again, of how I first started. There were some things early on that I definitely recognized were errors, but had genuinely no idea how to fix them at the time.
True.
Yeah.
But to give you credit, at least the Mutant Girl voice acting started off pretty solid.
Yes, because that's the part that like drew my most focus was because, you know, like that, like the one thing that I could do before starting was right, and then also I obviously experience with acting, and you know, I managed to stumble my way through directing to make sure that, you know, these things didn't actually happen. And there's also a thing that, you know, psychologically, when it comes to if the audio for a video is up to standard, even if the visuals aren't, people are more likely to listen to it versus like a good video with like terrible audio, or one with, you know, both being terrible. So so definitely like my biggest advice to focus on is, you know, the same is similar to Bond in terms of like, you know, like refine the story. Give us some good subversions aside from the drummer being the main character this time, because that is not the main character, the new character. And also but also look at the but also look at the performances and make sure that, you know, you're confident enough to direct people in order to like make make those characters actually stand out as well, rather than, you know, because otherwise people have got no resource but to compare. Like I said, it's not like the Midnight Rockers where there was literally a scene of the main character singing on a rooftop and being discovered by a love interest. That was much more blatant than this. However, there is nothing else to compare it to, or to like, you know, look at aside from somebody who has done the same thing before. And if that and that's also why you don't want to just you know, rip off like an existing source material without being your new style to it, because otherwise all you're going to be is compared to that source material in perpetuity, you know. So for your own sake as well, make sure that it's yours. I think that's basically it, because we're all like saying roughly the same things as each other. And we managed to didn't make it. Honestly, we did in fact turn it into an hour.
Sorry. I'll extend it just a little bit more. The fact that like we keep saying it's like Music Freaks because we don't have a lot to base it off of. This was like 3 minutes only. So while I am minorly intrigued to see what happens next, and I pray it is not it pivots significantly from its Music Freaks homage, I challenge you to turn that mild intrigue into looking forward to. And I'll leave it there.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between like how like we look forward to something for the sake of like reviewing things versus how a general audience would want to see something continue. So that's the one that you really want.
Yes.
So yeah, I said that I suppose we'll leave it at that then. So thanks everyone for watching. We succeeded our goal in actually, you know, saying what is our top us with talking about a video. I guess I monkey's pawed myself. There was a lot to talk about. So with that, I guess, you know, time to conclude at least. So please leave a like or dislike.
Because your opinion matters. And this guy may not done so already. Until next time, farewell.
You forgot on that note!
Caca.